Hello, my name is Versailles, and today we're going to talk about the new Star Crystal Bundle series and the Experience Bundle series. So to start off, the Experience Bundle series costs about $2, and you get 10 Wild Fragments and 10 Cosmic Blessings, which is fine, I guess. It's not a bad value, I don't think, if you really needed Cosmic Blessings. Once you unlock that, you can buy the next one, which gives you 10 Greater Cosmic Blessings and 50 Wild Fragments, and that'll cost you $5. And then for $10, you get 40 Greater Cosmic Blessings and 100 Wild Fragments. This is in US dollars. I have no idea what the conversions are in other countries. So overall, if you bought all of this, it cost you $17, give or take, and you would end up with 160 Wild Fragments and 50 Greater Blessings, 10 normal Blessings, which I think honestly isn't that bad. I think that's a reasonable rate. For the Star Crystal Bundle series, this math is going to be a lot more complicated. So as you can see, the first one gives you 10 silver star vessels, and that'll cost you $10. And then if you're in the Emporium, if you wanted to buy one silver star vessel, that would cost you $5. So obviously the value of the first one is way better than if you're just buying silver star vessels from the Emporium, because you get 5 times your value there. Now, a silver star vessel has a 5% chance at 20 Nova Shards. Probably won't get that, but you might. And you have an 85% chance of getting 5 star crystals, a 14% chance of getting 10 star crystals, and a 1% chance of getting 25 star crystals. And then you also get some Stardust, 80% chance at 75 Stardust, and a 15% chance at 250 Stardust. So what you're guaranteed to get out of this for your $10 is 50 star crystals and 750 Stardust. That is your lowest roll, and I'll put this in the description as well. But yeah, you're guaranteed to get 50 star crystals. The region is random, of course, and you get 750 Stardust. On average, you're going to get 59 star crystals, 0.5 Nova Shards, and 975 Stardust. I don't know why reading numbers is hard, but it is. If you were to high roll everything, and this will not happen, you'd get 250 star crystals and 200 Nova Shards, and that would be the best value literally imaginable. So once you bought that, you can move on to the Gold Star Bundle series, and for that you get 10 Gold Star vessels. Now, Gold Star vessels you're going to have a 9% chance at getting any given region, because there's 11 regions, and inside you are guaranteed to get 10 star crystals and 20 Nova Shards. So that is the minimum you can get, and then you also get 150 Stardust at minimum. And if the average is going to be, for 10 of them, 117 star crystals, 250 Nova Shards, and 2,200 Stardust. Your minimum roll is 100 star crystals, or your guaranteed roll is 100 star crystals, 200 Nova Shards, and 1,500 Stardust. Talking is impossible. Your highest roll, which again will not happen, never going to happen, you can get 400 star crystals, 10 Nova Crystals, and 5,000 Stardust. So that could happen, but it won't happen. Actually, I'm not even sure it can happen mathematically, but let's say that did happen, you could do that. So, but at minimum, you're guaranteed 2 Nova Shards, or 200 Nova Shards, which is the equivalent of 2 Nova Crystals. However, what am I? Words. However, those are going to be in separate regions, so you're kind of likely to end up just getting 20 Nova Shards for each region. and so that wouldn't actually amount to anything. But I think still overall that's like a pretty good value, especially when you consider that if you actually want to buy a straight Nova Crystal, that's going to cost you $76. Now, once you've purchased that, you can go to the final thing, which will only cost you $69. And for that, you get one of each Gold Star vessel, one of each region, and something new called a Nova Crystal vessel. Now, the Nova Crystal vessel guarantees you a Nova Crystal from a random region. So you might not get the region you want, but yeah, you will get a Nova Crystal, like a full crystal, not the shards. And yeah, the minimum value you're going to get from that is 20 star crystals at a 65%, 30 star crystals at a 25%, and 40 star crystals at a 40% or at a 10%. Like I said, you're guaranteed one Nova crystal, and you get 500 Stardust. You can bonus drop to get either 30 gemstones at a 14% rate or 250 gemstones at a 1% rate, so that's probably not going to happen. But I mean, theoretically it could. But yeah, so that is that. Basically, on this one, you are guaranteed 200 Nova Shards and 1 Nova Crystal, and that is for $69. So I think if you are the kind of person that spends money, this series is going to be really valuable compared to like just buying a Nova Crystal. However, the region that you get the whole crystal for is going to be random. You will get at least 20 shards for every other region though. So if you're like kind of close on a bunch of regions, that would push you over the edge, and you know, that could complete a bunch of crystals for you, since you're guaranteed to get 20 of each. So overall, I think like the monetary cost of that is going to be a bit better than what we've seen before. And so like for me, that would give me my Shadow Isles Nova Crystal for certain, and then not really necessarily give me anything else. But yeah, so that's the math on that. I'll again put this in the description so you guys can read about it. Apparently there's campaigns. I haven't looked at anything else. I just started with the shop. Also, there is a Nova Crystal vessel for just beating a 3-star adventure. So that's going to give you a free Nova Crystal, which is nice. So if you are just looking for one specific Nova Crystal, maybe do that first and see what happens. The 5-star adventure with Fiddlesticks or Evelynn will give you a Diamond Vault. And then, of course, you just get Battle Pass points. Battle Pass, I think, is a little bit better this time than it was last time, too. But I don't actually remember what it was last time. You do get some fragments here. But importantly, you get a Runeterra Gold Star Vessel, so that'll give you at least 20 Nova Shards. And then you get several... You get Star Crystals here. You get Silver Star Vessels for PNZ, Bandle City, and I think Ionia. So yeah, and you also get a major Gemstone Vessel and some more Star Crystals there. So this is kind of going to help you get either Fiddlesticks or Evelynn to your 4-star at least, with chances of getting it to 6-star on either one that you like. And so yeah, if that's something you are interested in doing, you can spend money to do that. The bundles, already bought them. And I'm never going to be able to find them now. So the Evelynn one will give you her champion. Okay, it's not going to tell me. Her champion relic, which is Siren's Call. And Fiddlesticks will give you his champion, which is Harmless Scarecrow. And those are... So now we're past the point where I did what I wanted to do, and now I can no longer think at all, which is normal. Harmless Scarecrow, which is an epic relic. Power: when you play a card that costs 3+ mana, Terrify 1. When the enemy deck has 15 or fewer cards, allies have +2/+2 and Overwhelm. And Siren's Call is... Power: game start, create an Evelynn in hand. They could use this with Aurelian Soul also, or anything that you want Evelynn on, I guess. And when you summon a Husk, it loses Immobile. So I don't actually know how good this is. I don't know if it's better than just using Echoing Spirit. It does guarantee you that Evelynn in hand, but kind of so does that Echoing Spirit, and then you get more in your deck. So kind of depends on how much you value Husks being mobile or not, being able to block. Since I'm already off topic, we've already talked about the thing that I wanted to talk about. We can go and look at some of like the champion level stuff. This is new too. You have your health upgrades, +2, plus gold, plus rare chance, regen. So that's going to give you health after battle. More health, chance to find epics, gold, rare chance. I think that's a total. I don't know if that's a total or like actually additive. More health, more rerolls, gold, legendary health, regen, gold, rare chance. It's gotta be like a total, not an additive. More health, more epic chance, gold, and legendary powers. So nothing super important for leveling up. If you already had everything at 30, maybe you don't need a rush to 50 on everything, because looks like it's costing 6,000-ish to go up 1, and that is, you know, the hardest adventure more than one time. Probably not worth doing, but if you're using champion a lot, at least you have some room to grow there. And it looks like the legend levels have increased. You have a Demacia, Gold Star Vessel, Ionia, PNZ, Noxus, there's one for everyone. Shadow Isles, Freljord, Bilgewater, Targon, Major Gemstone Vessel at 74, Shimura, Battle City, Runeterra, and a Nova Crystal Vessel at 80. So this is pretty good. 30 more levels will probably take us a while to blow through. Hopefully we'll never be able to catch up. And yeah, that would be good. And I think that is about it for things I want to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and buy these bundles and then open them so you can see kind of what we get. So this is the first Star Crystal Bundle series. You get 10 Silver Star Vessels. Looks kind of cool. So here, this is going to be your minimum roll. 5 crystals and 75 Stardust. That's a little bit better. That's our 14% chance. And then we do it again. And we got some Nova Shards here, so that's 1%, which is very cool. I got a lot of Runeterra and Star Crystals so far. 250 Stardust is a 15% chance. And that was all. So I got a couple 10s and some Nova Shards, which, I mean, I'm happy about. And since I bought that, that unlocks the 10 Gold Star Vessels, which I'm going to buy as well. Just pausing because I wasn't sure if it would show any, like, information I didn't want shown, but it looks fine. And then the Gold Star Vessel series. This is your minimum roll, basically. Not basically, this is your minimum roll. So it's going to be 10, 20, 150. Shadow Isles, that's nice. I wanted some more Shadow Isles. PNZ. So far I have not beat the minimum on the first 5. Still not beating that minimum. Got 50 shards here. Cool. And yeah, so we only beat the minimum, I think, twice in that entire set, which feels bad, but I mean, I think it's still, for $20, pretty great value. This is the one I'm less sure on spending money about, but I'm going to do it for this video. I'm not rich, but I'm not poor either. I'm like pretty firmly middle class. So this doesn't hurt me too much. This is also one of my only hobbies. So I'm happy to support the game. But if you don't have $70 free, don't do this, probably. The other bundle is much better. If you are on a limited budget, I would say the $10 is super worth it in terms of value, unless you don't want to spend money at all, which is totally cool. I fully understand that. I've been in that position. I'm not currently in that position, but I've been there. But yeah, and the $20 one actually seems pretty good as well to me, even if you're hitting the minimums. So here we hit minimum again. Same. Get 50 Demacia shards. I don't even know if they're Demacia heroes. Freljord, Ionia. And so it's going to be one of each. And we are not beating the minimum here. So if you want to be sad about buying things, you can watch my video. And if this discourages you from buying, then that probably makes sense. Here again, we're hitting the minimum. We are getting a lot of star crystals though. And we got a PNZ Nova crystal, which I'll probably just toss straight into Caitlyn. I've had her, I don't know, pretty close. I think I've gotten a lot of PNZ shards. And since I showed you what we had before, go ahead and show you what we have after, if I can click on the right thing. Swap champions, fragments. So we are now up to 1 Demacia Nova crystal. That's just vain. Got a Shadow Isles Nova crystal, which I'm probably going to spend into Viego. We did get a Noxus, which I've been hoping for a long time. Not sure if I'm going to use it on Swain immediately or save it for Annie, because eventually that'll happen. Got an Ionia, and so this is what it looks like now. Basically I have one of each, 2 of PNZ, which is cool because I can use one on Victor too whenever he comes out. And so yeah, our situation's looking a little better. We got a ton of star crystals, so we probably won't be stopped on buying our 4-star powers. Probably still stopped on, I think the 5-star powers take it, and of course we didn't, gemstones aren't real. Yeah, so that is it. That is the money situation. I think that cost me $100, plus 30 for the battle pass and the celebration bundles. So $130. You might not want to spend that. I probably won't do that again in the future. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show kind of what that looks like, and hope you enjoyed. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Eventually, we are going to be doing Fiddlesticks in a 5-star adventure, Evelynn in a 5-star adventure. Evelynn shouldn't be hard at all, because I think she was more than capable of doing 5 stars before. So yeah, as soon as I play those, and I'll probably do an Aurelian Soul run on Fiddlesticks, probably as soon as I am capable of doing that. I do have to go back to work though to make back the money that I just spent. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.